The first thing that caught Phela's attention about humans was their appetites. As an emissary of the Delar, a species that thrived on telepathic symbiosis, she had spent years studying the records of other species. Humans, however, were a peculiar case. Stories of their ravenous consumption and penchant for trying anything edible were legendary throughout the galaxy. The Delar themselves absorbed sustenance through an exchange of energies, never requiring physical food. To Phela, the idea of eating was alien, and yet the humans seemed so fond of it that their lives revolved around meals. She imagined sharp teeth, tearing flesh, and an insatiable hunger. And yet, the interstellar alliance demanded diplomacy. So, she volunteered to journey to Earth to foster relations, steeling herself for the encounter. The arrival. Phela's ship landed in a sprawling Earth city glittering with lights and movement. Her humanoid form shimmered as she activated her translator device, her pale, iridescent skin catching the glow of streetlights. A group of humans awaited her, smiling, waving, and holding plates. "Ambassador Phela," said the leader, a stout man with silver hair and a broad grin. "Welcome to Earth. I'm Governor Mills. On behalf of humanity, it is an honor to host you." Phela nodded gracefully, her voice flowing like a melody. "The honor is mine, Governor Mills. I look forward to a fruitful exchange." "And we," Mills said, "look forward to giving you a taste of our culture." The words sent a shiver down her elongated spine. She had studied their idioms and knew the phrase was likely metaphorical. Likely. The feast. Phela was led to a banquet hall brimming with human food, an overwhelming array of colors, shapes, and aromas. The humans encouraged her to sit at the head of the table, where a grand dish steamed in front of her. The humans had called it turkey, though it bore no resemblance to any animal she'd ever seen. "You must be hungry after your journey," Governor Mills declared, carving into the turkey with an alarming tool that looked like a weapon. Phela's anxiety spiked. "I do not eat in the way you do," she explained delicately, trying not to offend. "Not to worry," Mills exclaimed, piling his own plate high. "But if you're curious, you're welcome to try. Humans love to share food. It's how we bond." Phela hesitated. She activated a sensory probe in her palm and lightly touched a morsel. Instantly, she was flooded with data. The structure of the proteins, the complex dance of spices, the heat of preparation. It was fascinating. "I see why you cherish this ritual," she said. The humans seemed delighted, mistaking her curiosity for agreement. The misunderstanding. After the meal, Phela retired to a private chamber prepared for her. She thought she had navigated the experience well, until the governor entered unannounced, holding what appeared to be a dessert. "A pie, they called it. I thought you might like to try this," he said, his tone kind. "We humans have a saying, the way to someone's heart is through their stomach." Phela blinked, her translator device whirring. She parsed his words again, alarm spreading through her mind. "They intend to consume my heart?" She stepped back. "Governor, I believe there has been a misunderstanding. I am not here for culinary purposes." Mills looked perplexed. "Culinary purposes?" "Oh." His laughter filled the room. "Ambassador, it's just a figure of speech. It means we believe food is a way to create affection and trust." Phela relaxed slightly. "You use consumption as a metaphor for emotional connection?" "Intriguing." "Exactly," Mills said. "We don't want to eat you. We want to share our culture with you." A new perspective. Over the following days, Phela observed humans more closely. Their gatherings often revolved around meals, but it became clear that food was a medium for something deeper: community, joy, and understanding. She even began to experiment with small tastes of human cuisine, her advanced physiology adapting surprisingly well. In turn, she shared aspects of her own people's traditions. The humans were enthralled by the Delar ability to exchange emotional memories through touch. When she showed them how she could project the taste of a Delar sunrise directly into their minds, the banquet hall erupted in applause. By the end of her visit, Phela understood that while humans consumed food, they also consumed experiences, stories, and connections. They were ravenous, yes, but not for flesh. They hungered for understanding, for relationships, for life itself. The farewell. As Phela prepared to depart, Governor Mills handed her a small package. "It's a care package," he explained. "Snacks for the road. A human tradition." She smiled, accepting it. "Thank you, Governor. Your hospitality has been delicious." The humans laughed, and Phela found herself joining them. Humans were indeed voracious, but it was their appetite for friendship that she found truly insatiable. And for that, she was more than happy to be consumed.